Hey.
Hey, Lars, how you doing?
This is Amy Pemberton, a professional voice actor that I was able to get in a call with and interview for this video. But you'll be seeing that a little bit later. My friends and I set out on a journey to become the best voice actors ever. Until we realized it was too hard. And we don't live in LA. So we had to resort to the next best thing. We became Gacha Live voice actors. Oh, and we also visited some websites too to see if we could become voice actors there.
Faith, brother, I have news. That was supposed to display happiness. That was the third line.
Wait, which one was Faith? Was that the light dude?
I think so. so she kept asking me like, "Oh, what character would you like to play?" And I didn't know what the hell. I didn't even know what channel she was at first, and I was like, and so I was like freaking out, and I was like, oh no, you're the creator, it's your envision. I'll happily play whoever you'd like. And she was like, oh, Death, and I was like, I'll play Death.
Yes, please.
Yes, please let me play Death. And the last line was a scared, who are you? Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
So I have been informed that you guys would like to voice act.
Yeah.
Alright, which character would you like to do?
Faith?
Okay, so here's your voice, like your angry emotion line. Right, try say that.
Alright.
And really angry.
So, how dare you? Release him now!
Excuse me, you interrupted me watching cute anime girls sing.
Shut up, Reno. Bro, I got Faith, the other dude.
This is our big break.
This is our break. We become anime voice actors.
We become anime.
Did she write down the lines she gave for you?
Yeah, because I asked her to. I was like, I have the memory of a goldfish. I'm not gonna remember what line you asked me to read. What else happened? I'm curious.
I talked to her about maybe she should use an editor that doesn't have a watermark on it. So I recommended her to hit film. And the thing is, she talked about, like, since you told her I was her biggest fan.
Okay, so when I was in the call with her, I was like, bro, you know, Marks is like one of your biggest fans. He talks about you constantly.
Gosh dang it! She was like, so you might remember from this episode. And I'm like, yeah. Now I have to go and watch all of them. Thanks, Reno.
I was literally like, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny? And then I did it. This is big funny. This is big haha.
Open up Audacity. Oh, it is?
Audacity. Wow, I can see it all the way over there.
You ready?
Are you recording there?
I'm gonna start recording.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Whenever you're ready.
I thought you were gonna record with the thing.
It's recording on the mic and it's going to an Audacity thing.
No, on the camera.
It started recording.
Oh, okay.
Do you see the red dot?
I didn't know. What is it? Okay. I must be seeing things. Wait.
Are you gonna do it in that voice?
No.
Do you need a little bit to get into character?
Yes.
Should we review the other episodes?
I could ask you the same thing. No, that's not right. That's not right.
I just keep doing it until you feel like it's good.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna just start over.
From the very beginning?
From the very beginning.
Alright, then I'll just hold on.
While y'all are doing that, I'm gonna catch up on the episodes real quick.
Have you not seen them all?
No.
We binged them all.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, Brandon sees a darkness with two glowing red eyes. He blinks and the being is gone. I must be seeing things. Scene 2. Oh, there's you. Armin started it. Oh. You have no idea how I feel whenever... You have no idea how I feel whenever I try to talk to you about something. Wait.
Also, step a little bit farther back from the mic when you're doing the emotional.
Okay.
You're welcome for the set.
Thank you. You have no idea how I feel. Whenever I try to talk to you, something happens and I get pushed away. Is it wrong for me to try to talk to my own brother? That's the end of my lines.
Oh, it is? Alright. You guys are all idiots. You're welcome.
Jeffrey Epstein, I heard what you did, and that was not very popular.
I've told you this, I've told you this is he's
Just a little
You
tip.
read?
Just a little tip. You don't have to be licking the mic.
I've told you this. He's changed, I promise you. Enough! Enough! Are you gonna explain to me what that was about? Do they have to? That's not an excuse. You're the death element. You could have killed him. Stop laughing.
You're the death element. I didn't realize death was an element in this world.
Earth, water, ice, fire, leaves, death, light, snow, autumn.
I know you're still hurt about. It gets interrupted by Braden.
Braden.
What that's the death element's name.
I'm sorry. Put some heart into it.
I'm sorry.
Bro, that sounded like the most bullshit thing.
Dad, it's not helping in the gym. It's
Why? I'm sorry. I haven't been a good brother to you, and that's not fair to you. I haven't been a good brother to you, and that's not fair to you. I'm willing to listen to you now. I'm such an idiot. Last time I let this happen, I had to.
You good?
Yeah. I'm so... Banish him to the void. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Oh, that's all my lines.
The sound quality of this is probably going to be trashy. Raw footage. The joys of not being able to edit. And I don't get to edit out all the parts that I act stupid, so you better do that correctly. I can't wait for spring. So many cute baby animals being born. Ugh. It's fine, it'll be cut out. Should we help them? This is why I'll never be a good, vlog YouTuber. Should we help them? I like the first one better. So I think I'm just gonna use these two. Subscribe to my channel, and I disappoint myself.
I gotta go get Faith.
Yeah, the mic is peaking.
I gotta go get Faith. I need to do that again. It's supposed to be scared.
Yeah.
I gotta go get Faith.
Wow. Really needed us to be quiet for a long time for that line.
It's your brother and Armand.
Armand? It's Armin.
Armin? That was Armand.
You just see
It's
two
Armin.
characters in the same thing.
Armand.
Pronounce it.
It's Armin. Hey Armand. Hey Armin.
What frick is it?
She calls us up actually you're supposed to say arm
Every character
Armin.
pronounces everyone's name a
Armin.
different way.
Aramand.
Aaron.
What?
Faith. Shut up! Come on! It's definitely not Armand.
No, it's Armin.
It's Armand.
Guys,
You've
it's
been saying
Armand.
Armand.
You just said Aramond.
And then you said Airmond. Say Armin now.
Armand, jeez.
Like
Armin
Armin
now.
Ultrasoft.
Faith, we need to go.
Armin Hammer.
It's. Okay, I think that's it.
Wait, really?
That's your line?
Let's see. I have Frostbite is watching from distance. Frostbite.
Does she
is
have
exact-
it?
I gotta
Frostbite's
go
watching
get
from
Faith.
distance. Frostbite
Am I
watches.
the only one that thinks there are so little voice lines
Faith,
for this story?
you need to go
There
with your
can't
brother
be any
Armand.
depth to this.
This is only
The first
episode
episode.
2.
Yeah, that's it.
good. Sorry about that, my love. My agent called me and we were just having a chat about a few things, so sorry that wasn't the best timing. I just couldn't cancel her call.
It's fine. So I just have some questions to ask you about like voice acting and that whole sort of deal.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I
What
want to
can I
know.
help you with?
So what was your very first like voice acting role?
So, when I was doing a show called Footloose, which your mum knows really well, and the producer on that show was the producer on the Doctor Who BBC Big Finish audio company, and so he said, there's a role I think you'd be great for, do you want to do it? And I was pretty jammy, like he just offered me the role, and so I ended up doing Doctor Who for 5 years for the BBC with Sylvester McCoy as my doctor. I didn't know too much about him because we were too young, but I got to know him and his work, and he's amazing. He's a lot older. He's an old man now, God bless him, but yeah, he's incredible. So that was my first into any kind of voice work through my friend Jason.
Alright.
Which was quite jammy. Yeah.
So how much do you feel like you audition for stuff and people come to you?
It's different. So in England, on your voice agency website, you actually have your reel already up there. So mostly you get a direct booking from your reel, that people will listen to your voice and the different, voices and accents that you do, and they might just directly book you. Whereas in America, you mostly audition, so you'll get the script through and then you audition, and you maybe wait 3 months to find out, because it does take quite a while for some things to come through. So it's different. I get some more direct, I think because of Legends and jobs like that, I do get more direct bookings in the States now, but I still have to audition a lot, just like anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you audition for stuff in the States, do you usually add that to your demo reel?
No, because mostly you're not allowed to, because the material's private or confidential. So if you're going up for a video game, you normally have to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, that you're not going to talk about it, you're not going to tell anyone what you've been up for, you're not going to share the script with anyone, otherwise you can get in trouble legally. So you never add anything like that to your reel.
Alright.
Unless you've done the job and then it comes out, then of course you're gonna showcase that you've been on a game or a TV show or an animation, but until that point you're not allowed to.
Alright. So for you, like, personally, how much do you feel like you, like, change or stray from your real voice?
That's a really good question, because I feel like I tend to book a very similar tone and accent. Like, it tends to be quite Gideon-esque, most of the things I've booked, which is interesting. And apart from when, it's like a real character, when I've been Irish and sung, in an Irish accent, or the singing thing is always a good winning point for me with voice work, because certain animation characters, they want you to sing or they want you to stunt sing. So it depends, but mostly I feel like I do something pretty similar, although a lot of late I've got a lot of Eastern European video game work as a certain Eastern European character, so that's interesting. But mostly I do tend to book my kind of normal voice, maybe slightly lower in pitch.
What do you think is the easiest part of voice acting, and what's the hardest?
What is the easiest and what's the hardest? I think sometimes the hardest thing is you're not always, if you're doing a script with other people and they're not in the booth with you, or they're not in the room, and you're just going off, reading it back and forth, I think that can be quite hard sometimes, but that's what we're trained to do. But it's wonderful when you're actually in a group of people, when you're in a big studio all together and you're reading the script all together. That makes it really easy and really fun. And some of the hard stuff at the moment, the technical side of things, because of COVID, that's been a bit challenging, but in a normal situation that we've known so far, I would definitely say it's just harder when you haven't got that chemistry or the back and forth with another actor if you're just on your own.
How much of the time are you actually, like, in the studio with all the other voice actors?
Very rarely. There's only one project I work on that everyone's always there.
How do you think, like, when people are first starting to get or do voice acting, how do you think they should get started?
I think just by listening, to then know, like, where your voice sits, what does it suit. I mean, I don't tend to book a lot of commercials actually, so originally I was like, okay, what does my voice do? What would my voice sell on a commercial or a radio commercial, or how does that sit, you know? I've listened to a lot of people's reels to kind of figure out where my voice would sit, and then I would do my show reel my demo reel from that point of view. And we all have accents that are more comfortable, and, you know, characters that we feel are really good characters that we can write our own script for. And basically, I think the beginning stages are just getting a reel together, like what we did, you know, like just trying different things and seeing what works, and start there, and then start trying to send them out to agencies. But definitely just listening to stuff. You listen to any commercial, anything on the radio, like I really am so much more in tune now. I do it so much for work about someone's voice, and we've heard it our whole lives, but we just kind of go, oh yeah, that's just a given that there's a voice actor doing that. I think the more you start to really tune in and listen is a good place to start for sure.
That's all the questions I had for you. Thank you for talking with me.
That's all right, love.